David in the Boston area. I love it. Why do many recordings mix drum kits so unrealistically wide? Hi-hat in one speaker, ride cymbal in the other, as if drummers have 20-foot arms. A more compact, band proportionate mix feels far more believable. Why do engineers often exaggerate stereo spread, even you at octave? Well, guilty as charged, David. It's funny. I get people who are very unhappy about it. I mean, they love the drum sound that we get at octave, and you can see here our setup. These are U67 Neumanns, and they are what we call the overhead mics. And you can see they're what is it? 1, 2, 3. They're about 4 feet apart. Okay, and you can see how close they are. When I mix it, I pan them all the way to the left and to the right. So depending on the sound stage that you have in your system, yeah, it could be 20-foot long arms, and it probably does sound unnatural. And all I have to do is just push them back in, and they would be much more natural. I think it's a personal fetish for me of it just sounds so spacious. It just sounds, I don't know. I probably should work on trying to figure out how to do both. And I will work on that, because I have had this complaint more than a few times on Octave Records, that I should bring it in, still give it the depth that I want, and have it sound a bit more realistic. So yes, I will work on it. But that, in its simplest, is the answer. It's mostly me cranking the pan controls all the way to the left and the right, but you can see how we actually have it set up. The only other thing I will say in my defense, when I listen to a live recording, not this, well, even this, but when I go and we do a lot of live recordings at Octave Records, the drums are huge. Because of the room, when he's hitting that cymbal, it goes way out over here, it goes way out over here. Now, I am visualizing, I see him, and I kind of ignore that, but if I close my eyes, the drum sound is huge. So in some respects, I suppose I am emulating that, because it's closer to what I actually hear when it's played live. Now, having said that, I still understand that when you're not at that live concert, when you're not at that live nightclub, and you aren't hearing that, and you're sitting at home, it does sound like they're 20 feet wide, despite the fact that that's actually how they sound in a live environment, not particularly here, right? So I get it. Whenever we are making an illusion, we want that illusion to be as real as we possibly can, and I should probably bring them in more on studio recordings, but I debate on live stuff, because what I hear versus what is there, I don't know. I'm confused, but I do appreciate the input, and let's keep talking about it. I hope that helps. So, okay, thanks. Take it easy.